All right. So you guys can go back and track 2014, even back to maybe 2000 and I would say around mm, four, 2004, 2005, 2006 to track the Venus retrograde action. And the importance of that is to understand that Venus is a representation of the love of God within us, or the goddess, and the Christ spirit. When you look at Christ throughout Matthew, into Luke and Mark and all, his information was leading everyone to freedom. I think that that is a part of life that many of us miss whenever we're looking at how to break free of things, bondage, or as I said in a previous recording, anything that has you stuck. So, the thing that keeps us stuck is familiarity. If we do not recognize that we keep repeating familiar situations, in relationships, in business, in family, community, how we work with one another, then what happens is that we unconsciously repeat situations. So the subconscious, unconscious, and the consciousness is working here. In order for us to become aware, we have to be conscious. And a lot of people, they don't want to take the long route like Jesus did to Jerusalem. They want to take the short route, and the short route means that they want to do what's easy. They don't want to work. They don't want to study for themselves or their inner wealth improvement, but they want to do it fast because that's how we've been programmed. So Venus retrogrades show us the mistakes. It's an intense energy, and it also shows us improvements. And so we can go back to those dates, especially 2014, to see what we were doing, how it affected us, and how it affected others. How it affected us and others is important because it shifts the blame game and it gives us a creative responsibility here in life. And so, with Venus retrograding, the denial process, as Jesus did, was to break the power of negative thinking or negative behaviors within himself. My reason for studying theology, psychology, and astrology is a spiritual led situation. It's not something that I can say I came into the world and I said I'm going to do this. It's something that I was led to do, and I am led to do every day I get up, because behaviors improve our outcomes in life. Behaviors and emotions, as we understand why we behave the way we do in our emotions, then we can go back and begin to select and make proper decisions, select the right situations, select and create the right situations for us, and improve our lives by doing what is different, not what we were given to do from our ancestors or from our parents, but what is for us. And so, with that being said, as you go on and you use the denial process, that I'm not going to cuss somebody out, I'm not going to choose the wrong baby daddy. It's not when I'm dating, it's not um, a outer choice. Everyone has to really come to an understanding that our creativity is coming from within. And because we have created and seen outside, prosperity for some people, we continue to look at the external creations as the way. Until we slow down and begin to go within, we won't understand what's happening in our lives at this point in time, because even in the Bible, you have Jesus pointing us to the water bearer, which is a astro sign. It is a sign for Uranus, and it is the Aquarius energy. It is the Aquarius age. And so Venus and Aquarius are going to begin to look at things on a futuristic level, because Venus is always leading with acceptance and love. The lower part of Venus is going to indulge in pleasures and sexuality and want that all the time, when it's not always time for pleasure, sexuality, and buying and purchasing things. Sometimes the discipline is there and the energy is there to tell us to discipline ourselves, but we go against the grain because we're used to self-satisfaction, or external satisfaction, or material satisfaction. And can I say that material satisfaction does not help us, because after we buy one thing, we want to buy another. The world is always presenting us new things to buy, such as houses and cars, but we have to get disciplined. And that's where Jesus, in the heart circumstances, is saying to deny yourself of these things for 40 days and 40 nights. As you pray about denial of self-gratification, you become more disciplined in the spiritual gratification, and the Spirit of God, the Goddess, can work through you. This is consciousness. When you are connected to the God within you, the hierarchy, the spiritual realm that can create through you. But now you're going to make a plan, such as write the vision and make it plain. Or you can go and use Genesis 1 and begin to look at how earth is there, and how air is there in the scriptures, and how water is there, and then how fire is there. And when you can really see that, what's going to happen is you're going to begin to look at the fact that God has given us some dynamic information in the Bible or the Quran, whatever you use, to create with the Spirit of God, as Jesus spoke. I and my Father are one. Now, I want to add that I and my Father are one, but there's no creation without procreation, which means that a woman and a man had to come together. And that woman and man has to come together in order for a physical child or birthing to come to place. Well, within us, we have male and female. We have estrogen and testosterone. A woman has less testosterone, so she becomes a woman when she's birthed, and vice versa. So what happens is if we look at this time, even 2022, as a unity within self, to begin to procreate the proper way independently, what can happen is we can find the right soulmates and mates. We can even attract them, because we don't have to go outside of ourselves to look for these individuals. They're automatically coming through the syncopation of the universe. So I want you guys to relate to consciousness. Your consciousness is your platform for prosperity. And when I say platform, your platform is within you. It's no longer given to you outside. This is a shift. The role reversal also has to do with male and female coming together. There is no more patriarch system. There is no more of, that male dominance. And it's no more for those that take control of their male and female energy coming into oneness. You can email me at ifwbuilders@gmail.com, or Kim Warner 27@gmail.com for any sessions, coaching on how to get into this mindset, and also to understand yourself better. Blessings.